Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Barber Dave's Barbershop at Home. I'm Barber Dave, and for our second video of our weekly video series, some new software today. We are going to be using another Ethos product, and kind of his namesake. We're going to be doing, for the shave soap, Dragonsbeard 2.0. We'll go into the scent notes, and then, of course, for the aftershave, the Dragonsbeard Skin Food Splash, and then, of course, the Dragonsbeard EDP. For the brush, we'll be using a Graydog Keyhole with a 2-band synthetic, and then, of course, talc and alum and all that other good stuff. The Dragonsbeard is a very dark soap. It's apparently, I did not have version 1, but apparently version 1 had some synthetics, and these are all natural. So it does lather up a little bit on the milk chocolatey side, I guess would be the best way to do it. Right off the puck, the first thing that comes to mind when I smell this is Penhaligon's Elixir. It's very gothic, very dark. It's not a scent that here in Arizona that I would use in the summer months, but it's perfect for fall and winter. You can smell the agarwood, the oud, the sandalwood, but the amber and the vanilla are really, really strong. And then there's a hint of rose in here as well. So it's a very deep, gothic, rich scent. And as is the case with most of Frank's soaps, very easy to lather, very good for the face, all the way around. So probably a 30-second load. So don't let the darkness bother you on it, because that's probably the vanilla more than likely. But great face feel. I do have a sensitivity to rose, absolute, but I can tell by the quality, because I've used this once before, and I can tell by the quality of the absolute that Frank used that there's no synthetics in here, because obviously my face is reacting fine to it. Because usually if it's a synthetic cinnamon, a synthetic rose, anything like that, it lights me up. So this is just very nice on the face, very soft feeling on the face. We're going to be doing another DE shave today. I'm using my vintage Gillette Red Tip Super Speed with a brand new Nacet blade on there. I guess the original Dragonsbeard was a huge hit, and people have been asking for it. And as I said, I guess it had some synthetic components in it originally, and Frank decided to bump the quality with natural ingredients. So this soap, and I can't even remember what I paid for it now, but this soap at retail prices is probably much better of a deal than it really should be, because if he's using the natural agar, the natural sandalwood, especially if it's the Missouri sandalwood, along with the rose absolute that he created, this could very easily be a couple $100. But as is typical with Frank and CBL, they're not going to rape the general public. They're going to put out a good quality product with good natural ingredients and make it available to the masses at a reasonable price. Good first pass. As I said in the beginning of the video, the first thing this reminds me of is Penhaligon's Elixir. Very gothic, very... My previous videos I've mentioned Penhaligon's Elixir as a cathedral-esque type of scent, which is true. You've got the incense, which is the amber. You've got the rose. You've got, so it does smell, for lack of a better term, it does smell like church, which is a good thing, but a Gothic church. This is along the same lines. I would say this one is probably a little bit more, because of the tonka bean maybe, and because of the sandalwood. It is a bit more medieval, I guess, would be the best way. Now this does come with its own EDP. But it's nice to know that for a change up, you can use Penhaligon's Elixir to enhance as well. Even you could probably even layer the EDP from Dragonsbeard version 2 and the Penhaligon's Elixir and get a wonderful scent combination. But like I said, as is typical with Ethos soaps rather, not soups. Yes, coming soon, soups from Ethos. No, just kidding. Very slick, very, it'll take on plenty of water. Just really, really good stuff. For those of you that have not shaved with a Gillette red tip, of the super speed models, it was the most aggressive. But it's a great, the super speeds in general are a great razor. Easy to move around the face, nice and light. You know, the traditional missile doors. It's just good all the way around. And you can still find these fairly inexpensively. In good shape. The only one I still need to get is well, two. I need to get a Black Beauty, and I need to get a blue tip, and that'll complete my super speed collection. Plenty of residual slickness, even without water to do any cleanup. But just a tremendous soap. Doesn't quite, because right now, as far as the Ethos soaps is concerned, Green Fresh is far and away my favorite. But for the winter months, because this, I will say, this would be somewhat cloying in the summer months, at least here in the heat. But tremendously slick, feels good on the face. Let's see how we did with the brand new Nacet. Yeah, no, very little feedback, if any. And the strength of scent, I would give probably a 3. It's there in the background. You can really feel the sandalwood at the end. but good face feel off the soap itself. And then when adding the other components, such as the post-shave oil, which I'm just going to use the Skin Food Splash. Once again, the Dragonsbeard version 2.0. A little bit more vanilla forward on the Skin Food Splash. And then, of course, the sandalwood's coming in. You don't detect as much of the agar in the Skin Food Splash, I don't think, at least to my nose. But really, really nice. As I said, a nice winter scent. For our talc today, we'll be using Proraso. And I think this one's going to be a cloudy one. Yeah, not too bad. And the rosemary and mint and the little bit of eucalyptus really popped some of the fragrance notes. And I do recommend that, you know, try to match your fragrance, your powders, even if there's some contrasting scent notes, is you can create your own kind of profile. And this really brought out the sandalwood, and the agar's starting to come out a little bit more right now as it dries down. So just wonderful, great face feel after the skin food and the powder. Okay, and then we're going to use the Dragonsbeard version 2.0 EDP. A neat little bottle, and it stays in the hand really well, which is nice. This one is much more amber and oud forward, I think. And as always, for Mr. Dave, Nurse Dave. Wonderful stuff. Like I said, very deep, very, very, very rich. Comparing them side by side, between the elixir, the Penhaligon's elixir, very close, very close. I think there's a little bit more of a brighter note in the elixir, and the Dragonsbeard has a much deeper, richer note. And it's just wonderful. Just absolutely great. Okay, folks, that's the Tuesday shave. Hopefully, if everything goes right, we've got another new software that we'll be shaving with tomorrow. It depends on UPS. We'll see how that goes. So once again, if you've not been to the Shaving Cadre before, please do so at www.theshavingcadre.com. Come and visit us. Check out everything we have. And thanks for stopping by Barber Dave's Barbershop at Home. Hope you have a wonderful day.